In example 2 here, we're going to find the area of a polygon. Now I realize, if you notice, my sheet says example 3, but this is the same as example 2 in your notes. Area is defined as the measure of the amount of square units contained inside a figure. So I've begun this problem already, just to kind of speed things up, make your video a little shorter. Let me kind of move me out of the way here. It says find the area of triangle DEF with vertices D, E, and F. So I plotted those points 1, 3, 4, -3, and -4, -3, and I've connected them with line segments to form a triangle. Okay. In your homework or in this section, you'll have different area formulas that you'll have to know. The area formulas that you'll want to know: a rectangle, if you get a rectangle, the area formula is the base times the height. A triangle, which we have here, is 1/2 times base times height. And a square, all the sides are the same, so just take however long the base is and square that. A little note here: the base and the height of any figure have to always meet at a 90-degree angle. So how can I find this area? Well, since the formula for area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, I am going to need to know how long the base and the height of this triangle are. Well, the base can be any side. Now usually we refer to it as the bottom, so I need to know how long that is. And that's simple. E is at 4, F is at -4. All I have to do is say 4 minus -4, and I can tell that this is 8 units long. Height is another story. Height has to make a 90-degree angle with the base. So I have to go from the highest point straight down. We're going to make an imaginary line here, a little dash line that makes a right angle. I have to figure out how long this is right here. And that should be simple also, because D is up at 3, whereas this base is down at -3. And if I go 3 minus -3, I can see that this distance here is going to be 6. So to find the area of this triangle, I am going to go 1/2 times the base of the triangle times its height. And since the base is 8 and the height is 6, I can multiply these together. Now you can multiply these in any order you wish. You could take half of 8 first, which is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. You could have gone 8 times 6 is 48, and then take half of that. Or you could have taken half of 6 to get 3 first, and then times 8. Anyway, you get 24. Now these would be in square units. And again, they don't tell us what the units are, but it would be 24 square units would be the area for that example. And that's area. Here's another example of area. I know this isn't in your notes, but you're building a shed in your backyard. The diagram shows the 4 vertices. Each unit in the coordinate plane represents 1 foot. Find the area of the floor of the shed. Well, this time we have a rectangle. And area of a rectangle we said was base times height. Well, this base here goes from 2. Let me get a different color so it shows up a little better. I think the red will be nice and bright on here. Goes from 2 over to 8. So 8 minus 2 is 6. So this length, the base, would be 6. And then the height goes from 7 down to 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. So the base and height are 6 and 5 respectively. So the area is going to be 6 times 5, which would be 30. And this time they tell us each unit is 1 foot. So each one of these little squares in here is a square foot. So we say 30 feet squared, or square feet, right? If you would count up all the squares in there, there would be 30 of them. So that's what you do when you have a rectangle. Now these you do have, these your turn problems in your book. I want you to try these, okay? I'm gonna wait about 5 seconds, and I want you to pause the tape and try to find the perimeter of each of these polygons. And then when you come back, when you hit play again, you'll see the answers and you can compare them to what you got. Go ahead. Okay, did you try them? Hopefully you did. This first one was the hardest one. You had to find the perimeter. So you plot all 3 points. This distance was easy to find. It was 5. But from D to E, you had to go 1 this way and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So you had to do a Pythagorean theorem with 1 squared plus 4 squared. We got the square root of 17, which is 4.12. From D to F, we had to go 1 this way and 1 that way. So 1 squared plus 1 squared, that was a square root of 2, or 1.41. Add them all up, you get 10.53. The second one, a little bit easier. These were easy to count. They were 5. To get from M to L or N to K, either way, I have to go 2 to the right and 3 up. So 2 squared plus 3 squared, that ended up being 3.61. Add up 5, and 3.61 and 3.61. You get 17.22 units. And then the area problems, this one was a triangle, had a base of 5 and a height of 3. 1/2, 5 times 3 is 7.5. And then this one ended up being a square, 3 by 3. 3 times 3 is 9 square units. So hopefully you understood perimeter and area.